We predominantly work with people from a refugee background, but anyone from a multicultural background is welcome to access our services. We are Learn Local, very proud Learn Local. We're also quite unique, I think, in that we have a community development team and we also have a cultural diversity team.
I had been trying to work with Spotless and heard that they had some really big issues in their entry-level positions. They were losing staff, and so I brokered the idea of creating an opportunity with the GROW program. And then because I have relationships with LCMS, and said, let's get a program running.
So I went to the hospital and met with Petra and some Spotless representatives, and they just told me what their plans were and asked me if I could help them to create a course that would have those educational pathways with bringing community members into the hospital as cleaners. And they gave me all of the information that they needed and what their non-negotiables were with regards to training. And then I took that away and created the course.
We touched base with Spotless, we had project meetings, but I could be the voice of Spotless with LCMS and be a higher touch with them and then report back to Spotless.
Part of my job role is working with community and working with stakeholders to find those gaps and create pre-accredited courses with those employment outcomes.
My role is to challenge the hiring organisations to consider employees that they wouldn't necessarily get through a Seek advertising campaign.
I think Learn Local is just an amazing sector. It's unique to Victoria. It gives us the flexibility to be able to tailor-make education to community members, whether that's with an educational pathway, just people who want to improve their English, or whether that's with an employment pathway. If other Learn Locals or people are thinking to start their Learn Locals are out there and they want to know if being a Learn Local is for them, I would say to talk to the community and see if there is a need within the community, and if there is, if they have the capacity to be able to help them to fill that need.
If I look at the Bendigo hiring organisations, this model has become the exemplar model. Other hiring organisations are looking at this saying, where can we implement a version of this? And so that's been the delight of the program.
Well, I think Learn Local at its core is about community, and it's about keeping community at the centre of everything you do.